Hello and welcome. We are live yet again for the current continuous build, shall I say, of the Ninjago market. I really need to tuck in and get done, and I've done this at the worst time because I've literally given it 10 minutes from when I actually created this live stream for it to go live. So more than likely I'm going to be talking to myself for a good while. But we have a poll running. So if you are watching this on the replay, what is your favorite part of Lego? 4 options: waiting for the new releases, the building, the display, or the minifigures. What do you prefer out of those 4 things? Now, I'm just going to tuck in and just basically wait for people to arrive, turn up, and just have a chit chat with everybody. I am on bag 2021, about halfway through yesterday. I thought, well, actually, I'm in between setting up bits and pieces behind me for a new display for basically 2026. And this is now sort of getting quite important that this is finished. So I do need to hurry up and get this done because, yeah, it's going to be an interesting year for next year. So let me just get all of this set up. Let me get the pieces back out like they were yesterday, and we'll just carry on. So, Mr. Lego King, how are we? And Summer, how are we? Are you both all right? Congratulations. I will just show off right now what Mr. Lego King has got himself. So, of course, we'll be jumping between the Lego website, as we always do, and, of course, this stream. But certain somebody has managed to get hold of a certain Marvel set at a rather good price. And it wasn't from the Lego website because, well, Mr. Lego King, you couldn't have timed that any better if you tried, because it is now officially sold out on the Lego website. So that means that this is not going into the Black Friday sale. I thought, God, took my breath away there. I thought this would have been in the Black Friday sale, but now it doesn't say temporary sold out. That's it. It's gone. So they got another batch in. It went on back order. And unless there's been a typo, that is game over 100% officially for the Daily Bugle already. We are the 8th of November. If you need to get this Daily Bugle and now you're suddenly going to panic, get over to Smith's, because Smith's has a sale on where if you spend £50, you get £5 off. But that is it. The Daily Bugle has gone from the Lego website, which I was not expecting to start this live stream off. I was just going to say congratulations to Lego.King78 because he has just purchased one of these from Smith's. Did they have many in? That is the question. It'd be interesting to know how many they did have, but that's gone and done. So jumping back to the Lego website between doing little bits and pieces, I have the base plate in front of me. We have this in front. We've got some larger pieces, and we are just going to crack on for these, finish these 2 bags off, maybe try and get into the next bit, and just see how far we can get, and then I might carry on building. You can kind of see I've kind of hidden what I've been doing, because it's probably the best it's ever looked, not gonna lie, and that's just a template as well. So we are finally taking it seriously with regards to the spaces and everything else. But we were on here, so we had just finished step 451, page 22, booklet number 2. So we're straight over to the other side. And yeah, we are tucking into this. So yeah, we're in all of the fiddly smaller, bits is what we're doing. Yeah, on it. We are cracking on. So yeah, congratulations to you and being able to get that. That's amazing that it has actually sold out. So I thought they were going to pull the dirty and it was just going to be temporary sold out until Black Friday. They might still do that, but I don't think so. I think now, if that is gone, what else are they going to put in for a big Black Friday sale? What else are they going to do? So there's only 4 left in Smith's in London. There's a couple. I'm going to actually go on the UK. Let's have a look. I wonder if I can help people. We like trying to do that. Can we help? Is there an ability to do a stock check? It's going to be under adults welcome. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I am just trying to find, is it even on the website anymore? Let's have a look. Daily Bugle. Daily. Right, it's popping up. It's rare. It's still in stock for home delivery, and it's still available for click and collect. So, right, this is what I can show you then. This works. So, depending on where you are in the country, let me show you this again. This is going to be a very interesting start to the stream. So we will jump back onto this. This is the set I'm talking about. This is where it snowballs. This is where it's horrible to be a Lego collector if you want anything. This has gone. It's done. You will never, ever be able to buy this again, brand new from the Lego website. But Smith's, which is in the UK, is on, and it's now got stock. So Aberdeen has gone for good. They're never going to get that back in. Got four there. Another one gone. You got one left in Barnsley. You got Basingstoke. You got 5. So this will give you a store stock of everything. So Bristol's got a good stock in. They've got two lots in Bristol. Because they've got 2 Lego stores in Bristol, but no, they've just got the one in Cribs. There's 6 of those available. So you go into the Lego store and they don't have it. Get over to the Cribs over there because, like I said, this is in a big sale as well. There's big savings. So obviously this is going by, I'm assuming, till midnight tonight, and then it will drop down in price. So there's a fair few dotted all over the place. So I'm assuming when these are gone, they've gone. Exeter's gone. Glasgow, everywhere else. I'm only stopping on the ones that don't have anything in stock. So Kidderminster's out of stock. Leeds is out of stock. What else is there? Anything else? Anything else? There's a lot of stores around the country. That's how we're spoiled. Stockport's gone. Swindon's gone. That's it. I reckon you have not got long whatsoever, especially from Smith. So we'll see with the algorithm and how quickly it actually notifies people that we are gone. Yeah, glad I've got just so Lego King says, glad I got it before it sold out, or have gone mad if I didn't have it. Yeah, well, you basically had up until now, really going by what we've seen. So I genuinely thought it was going to be in the Black Friday sale, and it's not. So that's happened. That has gone. That has not worked out at all. And yeah, for those people that are waiting for that, get yourself to Smith's. You won't get the points, but you'll actually save more money than what points you would have got anyway. And then hopefully that will make you feel a little bit better. That way. 2 of those. God, these are very, very small fiddly bits we've got going on here. Small fiddly bits, and something is a little bit. I must have eaten something yesterday, and some of those pieces are a little bit horrible. So, my fault. That's why you don't really eat when you do these things. So, this is just my thing. I had a pack of hula hoops before I started. That's what it is. I thought it tasted nice. Right. So, we are building step 456, page 23. And again, lots and lots of small pieces involved on here. But no, congratulations, Mr. King. So you can make some good content out of that, because now that'll be everybody be searching for that with the guys that have been, selling out and everything else like that. And yeah, it'd be worth trying to do some sort of content on it. They go side by side. No, they go open, and it goes. Where does it go? Where does it go? It's supposed to go there. It's not going to fit there. What is going on? I must be doing something completely wrong. Must be doing something completely wrong as per normal. That has to be how it is. No. of force. I didn't think it went over that one piece, but clearly it did. Right, okay. Focus on this now and just plumb. There's so much detail involved in this. So that's we've jumped a step straight over to 458. A lot of pieces going down on here. So I don't actually know how long I'm going to be live, to be honest, because I just wanted to kind of finish this bag off, and then depending on how the algorithm works, I might carry on or I might just jump off. So we'll be on for at least half, because yesterday nobody got any announcements until the first half hour. Then all of a sudden we're in double digits and we're flying through. So, but this is fireworks night over in the UK, which, let's be honest, is completely pointless. Oh, yeah, odd and odd now. Make me pay all my tax on my vehicle, and then all of a sudden the same people go off and let a gazillion fireworks off. So, hey, weird world. Weird world. Right, so there's another piece. There we go. It starts in between. Clever. Very clever. Right, we've also got another long length to add on. And we are, yeah, it's low. I'm glad I did stop yesterday. This would have taken ages. So it's loads of small pieces. And then I'm assuming the big chunky stuff goes straight on top. So I'm assuming that's the case. But Mr. Logan, you never actually said what you think of the Star Trek shirt. I don't know your thoughts on that. I don't even know if you're a Star Trek fan. For those. And then that, and then we've got 2 greys. There we go. Nice. Now we're getting into the chunky bits. Here we go. God, that's how the age is. Right, we've got all of these much bigger bits to use, which we can now just launch down, which is good. So we can make up for a little bit of lost time yesterday, as long as I put these in the right places. Someone's speaking on my behalf. Well done, Summer. Thank you very much. Someone speaking on my behalf. That's right. Nice to see you, build. How's the markets going? Enjoy. Star Trek fan. I'm very pleased. There we go then. That's all right. Good. As long as you are pleased as a Star Trek fan. And thank you, Summer, for keeping me company. So yeah, the fact that Summer's let everybody know that there's only 4 left as well. So you should be very happy with that. The fact that it's now sold out from Smith's, sold out on the Lego group completely, and now you can just tuck in and enjoy the build on that. So the big question is, you two, when are you going to get this haunted house finished? You've got to be getting that. You've got to be close to completion on that, surely. Even if you just try and get one more bag done tomorrow, you must be flying through it now. Well done, Summer. That's all right. I don't mind. You can keep me company. That's okay. So when are you going to finish the haunted house in, Summer? You got to have a word with Dad and tell him to hurry up. If not, you should just open it up and crack on. Because you two can't be that far away from finishing. You can't be that far. Another one of those. Skip in between 2. And so. Yeah, because I'm going to start watching Deep Space Nine now. So that's going to be interesting, because I actually I've not seen it before, and I didn't actually realise it was like a crossover with the actual Star Trek thing. I thought it was completely separate. So I'm going to tuck into that and have a look at all the different Lego sets that potentially they could make from that as well. If they're going to make more hero stuff, or they're going to make more villain stuff, or whatever else, and yeah, see what the future holds for that line, because I think it's an interesting thing moving forward if they have the contract for long enough. But it does feel very much like they've attempted, like they did with the Rivendell, put everything into that set, try and get people's attention, and then see how it goes. See how it goes from there. How are we? I know who you are, but I'm still going to call you 1980s Pirate. How are we? How are we? How are we? Fair enough. There we go. Fair enough. So what TV show are you watching? How did work go as well, by the way? Hopefully it wasn't too crazy for you. But yeah, we're plodding on this. So this step, 464. Actually just really wanting to tuck into this and get this done, so I can actually make a nice display out of it. And since we've had the knock-on effect of the Star Wars, obviously I've had to just throw one or two things about, and I've actually done a lot of changes. You can see one of the changes is over my shoulder. That's the first ever time I put that set up on the track, and I don't know why I didn't do it before. I know it's a very, very bizarre looking set, but the fact it's a theme park set and I'm doing a theme park kind of makes sense having that on there. And you might notice that the Joker Manor might be at a slightly different angle as well, so keep your eyes peeled for all of those videos coming up. Some of them are going to be longer because it just takes me a little bit longer, than some of them are going to be a little bit shorter. But I prefer doing like the raw content rather than it all being super polished, because if it falls apart, at least I can show you that it falls apart. But we don't like lying. We don't do that over here. Right, 2 spare pieces, not too bad. So that actually went quick, which is great. Happy days. Nice. Can't go wrong with that. I've got the smallest drink in... Oh, I've got 2. I almost put 2 in my pocket. So I've got the smallest drink in the world, which will just keep you plodding on. So that was nice and quick. Thank you for everybody that's liked the video as well, by the way, and also taking part in the poll. So, we've got 3-horse race. I did wonder what people would be thinking of new releases, because it's always a topic point, and that's obviously the exciting part about Lego. So we've got waiting for new releases is a voting, building the display. So yet is the minifigures. So that is absolutely tiny. What is the point in that? So yeah, so if you didn't realize, the Daily Bugle has sold out on the Lego website. So I'll get this up on the Lego website as I open up the next bag. And then also we can take a look at any set that anybody is building as well, obviously. So if you built anything today, done anything Lego related, I can check it out and show it off on the Lego website. But this now officially gone, done, and sold out. And I am moving on. Oh, that's exciting. We like that. Oh, we don't like that. Well, we like it, but we don't. Bag number 22 is all... it's just one bag. That's fine. We like it. We'll say we like it. It's all water, so something will go wrong with this. But yeah, so that has gone. So if you need to get it and you're in the UK, you're going to have to get up sharpish. And how much dust is on your none, Summer? Or very, very little, because this is obviously up in the loft. So I don't really struggle with dust, to be honest, and because I don't really eat up here and eat around it, it's not too bad. So I've got the Venator just beside me, so I'm just giving it a bit of a stroke, and nothing. See? So no, there's no very, very, very little. I've got a little toothbrush just to give it a bit of a buff up, but I mean, what? This dog has been up here for nothing. No, there will be some sets if they're sort of if they've been on the floor a little while and the cats have got around them, then they will get a little bit dusty. But up at top, I'm lucky. So yeah. So 1980s Pirate says, I'm getting my Lego Mold King in the post Monday afternoon. Which set is that? So which one is coming now? Or was there a delay with the big one actually arriving? Yeah, because Mold King was the older business name, I think. I think. Lots and lots of water going down. Brilliant. Well, this should be fun because if I do one thing wrong, it all goes kaput. So looks like we are adding Lego on all of the bits around the outside, which hopefully I should be able to do quick enough, and then maybe tuck into another bag as well. You got a cat called Bow Bow. Oh, now I've got 3 cats. One is called Pumpkin, the other one is Rocky, and the last one is Smudge. So I've got 3 completely different looking cats. One's chunky and fat, one's super fluffy, and one is really long. So see if you can guess who is who when they run up. But they're all fast asleep at the moment. So Pumpkin did come up before, sort of had a look around. I've made a load more space on the floor, and then got a little bit bored, and then she just went off. So yeah, she didn't really stay around. But yeah, she likes it when she can come up here. There was when they were kittens, she just climbed the loft ladders. First ever cat to do it, just straight up the loft ladders. And yeah, now she just walks up when she wants to. Bear in mind, it's up a proper steep ladder as well. No worry to her at all. And yeah, she's amazing, really. She is amazing. Right, only one mistake on the water so far, but I caught it early enough. That means all of that is down, so not too bad. Not too bad. We got a 4-way tie now. For what? Well, this is the thing. I think everybody's got their own favourite bit. Mine is displaying. I don't mind building it, but that's why I just prefer doing it when I'm talking. Hi, Unlicensed Bricks. How are we? Good afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on where you are in the world. If you've been building anything, let me know. I'll get it up on the Lego website so I can share it with everybody. And of course, now then, this set that I am building is definitely going to be a big one in the sale, because if that Daily Bugle is gone for good, they are going to have to put in the Razor Quest at a very good deal, or they're going to have to put this in at a very good deal. So you're going to have to be quick, because how quickly that Daily Bugle has now just disappeared without a single word from anybody. I haven't seen anything online that it's gone. So I might do a quick news video about that and just say it's sold out and where to get the other one from. I could do that after the live just to help people out. But no, I'm quite surprised that I haven't seen anything. So the reason why we searched is because Lego King has just got the Daily Bugle today. And you will love it with all of the minifigures. Because I can. Happy days. That's all right then. What have you done what have you just done? How have you done that? What have you done? Oh, you made it blue. That's exciting. I don't know if I can like it. I can't share it. That's the first ever time I've seen that in Licensed Bricks. I don't know what you've done, but it has a $2 symbol beside it. So I don't know how you've managed to do that, but if you've done what I think you've done, you're the first ever person to do that. So thank you very, very much indeed. But there's absolutely no need to do that. And if you made a mistake, then let me know and I will try and get it back to you. So thank you. I've never seen it before. And I didn't even think, I knew it was available, but I didn't think I'd actually set it up. So Unlicensed Bricks, because you can. Thank you very much indeed. So thank you. That is my first ever one. So I will put that to I am trying to get. I'm going to get the CMF wave of the Spider-Verse, so I can get one of those, and then whatever is your favorite character out of that, I can have it in my new Marvel display, which is just over to the left-hand side, and we can have that character called, well, yeah, I don't know, we can come up with a funky name for it. So no, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. 90s 80s Pirate has got the Tavin 4. It's a long thing, isn't it? That's is that the UCS scale one with the big engines on the back? I think that's what it is. Yeah, so let's get this up on the screen, shall we? So as we're talking about stuff quickly, and again, thank you so much, Unlicensed Brick. So because I'll go back, then it'll go back to normal. There we go. That's gone. So because this is gone, I think the Ninjago is, well, this has to go in a big sale. This has to go in a big offer. This is the one that we are doing at the moment. Obviously, it's a double base plate. I think this is the last that we said this before. This is the last of the good valued sets, I think. Where's because it's got all of the figures in, high brick count, good price point, great looking things. It's better. It looks, the only thing I'll say, when it's empty, it looks empty. It's one of those sets of, whereas the other ones, if you don't have many minifigures around it, all these sets are so full, it doesn't matter. But because you get so many minifigures with this, I think you just have to pack it with a couple of extra ones, which luckily I have, because you've got all of those minifigures in, but there's not many main characters in it. This character here is out the whole thing is one of the more main important ones because of virus and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of important. So but the city, the docks, and the gardens are all beautiful. Have anybody weird thing way to say, has anybody seen what potentially is going to be the 15th anniversary main set? There's a write-up, no images, no nothing, and it sounds incredible, but it could also be made up. So so Unlicensed Brick said I brought Aaron, and what a cool minifigure that is as well. Darth, I think that's how you say his name, isn't it? He's the him. He's that one. But depending on what form you got him in, because he's the really bad teacher, isn't he? He's a really cool minifigure on that. Bradn, from this set, and I decided not to get it so I can save the Ninjago. Oh, there we go. We literally thinking alike. Yes, I don't blame you, to be fair, because the minifigures from this, that's it. Yeah. It's called the Old Town. Yes, but it does have, well, again, rumored. It's like original Woo and everything, isn't it? So I think I can almost visualize what episode it's from, because obviously it's a 15th anniversary set, so it'd be a set from an episode in the last 15 years. And if it is young Garmadon and a young Woo, which is I think the first ever time, well, it's not the first ever time because I've got a young Woo from one of the magazines. So if it's what potentially could be where they're in a different part, it will go well in scale with this kind of stuff that we're looking at now. But I'm intrigued by it because I think it'll be a beautiful looking thing. But yeah, with regards to the minifigures on this, I mean, the only other really nice minifigure that I think is Detective Zane, because he goes undercover quite funny when they go into the scrapyard from the TV show. And out of that, I think all of the others you could either guess or not worry about. But yeah, if you can come across a Detective Zane, I'm getting to the point of opening him. I say opening him soon. It's not. I don't get to him until bag 33. I don't think they've done. I said this yesterday. They've done the minifigures really strange. I'm on now. This next booklet is from bag 20 to 30. I get 3 minifigures, but yet 31, 32, 33, you get another 3 minifigures. So they haven't really spread it out that nicely. But the other one, don't forget, that's out and about at the moment, as we're talking about Ninjago, is this one. And this one, compared to all the others, it's nowhere near. The figures are nice, but the actual set itself just is. If it was standalone by itself, the build's nice. It's sturdy. It's different, but it's not. It's not up to scratch with the Ninjago bits and pieces. However, amazing minifigure. You get Pixel back again, who's a great figure. She's actually really important again from the first show, and then you've got the others as well. So you do get some really nice figures in there. But yeah, you did the right thing, and probably waiting for the new Ninjago set is, I think, the right thing to do for the 15th anniversary at some point next year. So Unlicensed Bricks says, I hope it has the young Hermione figure. We all know that's yes, it is. Yeah, hopefully it does. So hang on, let's get this back up quickly. We don't mind having a look. We don't mind looking at Ninjago. So obviously the newest Ninjago set that has just popped out is, let me get it back up. So the newest Ninjago set that has just popped out is, which, let's be honest, it looks amazing. So I'll just shut the other tabs down. There. This thing here. First time in the line minifigure, and it has the elemental of Earth, I do believe. I think that's what it was. Is it Earth? It's a weird one. I've not. Master of Earth. There we go. So it's got the elemental Master of Earth for the first ever time, which is this chappie just here, who doesn't turn out to be very nice whatsoever. But what caught my eye, and clearly I've made a mistake with it, still love that little no minifigure sign, is on the back of the box there's 7 to collect. So I just assumed that you were going to get 7 sets with 7 exclusive minifigures in. But if Unlicensed Bricks has read what I've read, it seems to be that certain sets might have more than 1 figure to collect. Whereas when it was the 10th anniversary Ninjago stuff, it was 5 sets. Well, it's the whole team, wasn't it? And Golden Woo was, of course, the Ninjago Gardens. And then you got all of the other golden ones. But this is the first time. So they haven't done this with Harry Potter either. They've just done all these golden minifigures. And they've done like chase minifigures now, which is exciting. So Unlicensed Brick says the blacksmith shop is day one buy for me. To be honest, I think I'm on that as well. I think I'm gonna have them all as a backdrop at the big city. I've got the movie Ninjago boat. But if they're going to do these sort of figures for the 15th anniversary, I think I'd really support it. Jay's mum is one of the minifigures. Yeah. And there's 2 others in there that I think I read that it's going to be there for the first ever time. I'm seeing Lego King says me and Dad. Oh, sorry. Summer says me and Dad got the F1 cars today and completed it, but we lost the wheel of one of the cars. Oh, well, oh God, the CMFs, which aren't really CMFs, but the CMFs, is that the one you're talking about? F1 CMFs? Are you going to pop up? Or I just have to type in F1. Ugh. I don't even know what they're called, because they did take the go to newest and then go down from there. They also got a big collection on the website. These things, they are collectible. Oh, it's collectible race cars. Fair enough. So what color did you get? And you missing? Because those wheels are going to be a right pain in the backside to find. So I don't know where you've lost that wheel, but hopefully you can find it and not panic yourself too much. Otherwise that would suck. Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on with this. Get this down ever so slightly so you can actually see what is going on. And right, so yeah, water going on. That is over there, and we are away. I still can't believe Unlicensed Bricks has basically donated a CMF minifigure. Incredible. Right, so there's 15 of those down. I think that's all 15 of those. And then we are plodding on, cracking on, and going across the back, and then we'll bring it back through. But yeah, with regards to Ninjago, I would like to think Ninjago would be an extremely strong theme for next year. Obviously, there is Tricklebricks was saying that he was very tempted to use the Smith's sale to pick up the Elemental Tournament set, because obviously that has really good minifigures in, and that's obviously very good minifigures from the Dragons Rising show. And that would be a great time to actually pick those up. 1, 2. Ooh, what's going on here? We got up by 2, cross by 2, up, up. That's confusing. At the end. Something's gone wrong. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, and then it's a 6. Oh, no, nothing's gone. Oh, right. Okay, I see. We've got a floater. We've got another lily pad underneath. Couldn't see it. Now I can. So we are okay. Yeah. So hopefully, Summer, you can find it, because that would not be ideal. That would not be ideal whatsoever. So everybody that's liked the video so far, thank you very much indeed. Obviously, everybody that's taken part in the poll, thank you very much indeed. And there we go. That's how I do it. I couldn't like it, but I can do that up at the top. So what's this? No, I can't do anything else. So thank you very, very much indeed. There we go. Put a heart by it now. There's a like thing and I couldn't click on the like, but now obviously we are there. Okay, right. So we are looking at this. Got to come across by 2 and then up by 2. So Lego King has also got, which I think you started to build, didn't you? You've got the gardens and built like a few bags and stopped, because that is an extremely flimsy set until you actually get that built. It's a bit like the haunted house. So you've got to be very, very careful, because if you don't want to start losing, bricks and pieces to it. I think Summer needs to be in charge of what set you build next. I think that's allowed, Summer. You should be chief builder, and then your dad can be chief displayer. There's another 13 of those, and another 4 of those down. Yeah, it's really flimsy until it's all together, and the second it's all together, then you're all right. So, yeah, you just gotta be careful with how you do that. Otherwise, yeah, you'll end up destroying it and breaking it, and then it wouldn't go well. Okay. No, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of Ninjago news next year, and I just really hope all the sets, or the main, well, I know all of them, not just the main set, all the sets just come out to be fantastic for the 15th year. But I am intrigued to know if Tricklebricks crumbled this weekend, and also has gone over to Smith's, because I reckon they would have had a very, very busy few days on sales for Smith's if they've got the offer that they've got on at the moment. We're going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Lego King says, Summer here. I think we'll build after the Haunted House. I guess we'll go to either the Hobbit or the Daily Bugle. Of course, yeah, you've got that as well, haven't you? Ah. So the Hobbit is boxed though, isn't it? So that's there. The Lord of the Rings set's there and ready to go. So yeah, your backlog is enormous. I completely forgot you had the Lord of the Rings. And have you managed, between you two, managed to get all of the CMFs for the Spider-Verse wave as well? Because I saw them for the first time at Mr. J's Toy Collections UK's collection in his 5th sort of hobby that he does, just a side hobby he calls it, and he has them, and they look so impressive and detailed, made up. They do look very, very good indeed. But there's no spot, so if you want to have all of them, you need to get the other Mars Morales's Huge and Fly What's It. That's another 23 of those down. And it looks like, yeah, hopefully, this could be easy enough to plonk down. We have all the spiders. Right, I need to check those spiders. Once I finish this bag, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the CMF wave up because I did not get a single one of those minifigures whatsoever, which is really annoying. I would have quite happily bought a box with Jay and then got Jay to sell the others, but he went into business for himself, and well, there you go. That wrestling terminology says it all. If you do watch this back, Jay, heartbroken. Right, it looks like we've got bits and pieces coming in on the poll. Looks like the building's now taking the lead. So yeah, we'll see what that goes through. So yeah, I'm going to check the spiders once I've added these last two. I like how they give you loads of spare pieces, but when it comes to water, you don't get a single spare one. So oh, good grief. So the backlog is, well, to be fair then, you got to build up the Santa's visit for Christmas if you've got a Winter Village display, because you would, if I remember rightly, you two were doing the gingerbread house last year. Did you ever manage to finish it? Because it's always quite nice to have it on display for like the month of December. And the fact that you're the 8th of November, the Santa's Village might have to be high up. You can hold fire, obviously, on the TIE Bomber. You got the big NASA space rocket, haven't you? Yeah, the big long Apollo, and the Batman car in the backlog. So yeah, you've got a good backlog of stuff. But yeah, I'll probably finish the ones that you've got open. So definitely do the Haunted House. If the Ninjago is open, maybe, because that's an amazing build as well. So you could potentially do that, and then just tuck in. I mean, you're spoiled now for a long, long time, aren't you? With regards to what sets that you can do. So I'm just getting up the CMF wave, which is these just up here. Has anybody got these? Because I saw these for the first time in person, and I think they look great. So there's obviously 12 to collect. And if you've seen it, Sony cannot make a film about this to save their life. But the second they do an animation thing, it is breathtakingly good. So please, Sony, stop making really bad films and just focus on this, because these type of things that you've been doing are insane. But all of those prints in person look so good. I mean, you got a unicorn with that's a horse, but you know what I mean. So you got a cowboy Spidey. They're all there. And you got Baby Groot, says Summer. Baby Groot to fix the X-Wing, and the Gauntlet Peter Parker Baby is the best. Yeah, so the Peter Parker Baby, this one. Cool looking little baby. Yeah. Yeah, some really nice minifigures in that lot. So if you guys have picked up any of those, I'm very, very, very jealous. I have not got a single one of those. Oh, this is a result. We are opening up just another single bag. I wish they were just all like this because I have the room to do these, which is great. So yeah, they look so good. So if anybody has got those, very, very jealous. But of course, let us know what it is you're building this weekend or you've started already, and I will get it up on the Lego website and we can take a look. But we do have a minifigure. He spelt something. Oh, it's a dragon's jumper. I wonder what it was. So we have got a cup. Where's the head, hair, and there we go. There's the face. And of course, if there is any Star Trek fans whatsoever, and you are getting the Enterprise on day one, I have heard this morning that there might be a spelling mistake on one of the plaques and plinths. So I don't know if they've done that as a rib on purpose because it's actually what was on the TV show, or Lego themselves have made a mistake. So I'm not too sure how quickly that'll be rectified. So if you are a collector of errors, as some people are, I know it's mainly figures than it is on actual sets. Would you buy 2 of them? Or do you think what they will do is they will give you a free plaque? So you've got the choice of having the misspelt or the spelt. Hi, how are we? So Jay Kuzmix, I think. I can't pronounce anything to save my life, so just ignore me. I'm on the software where I can't put your comments on the screen, which is really annoying. So I can only see them in the chat. So I'd normally like to drop them up so everybody can see it and it comes across the screen, but I can't do that. But yeah, let us know how everybody's getting on. Let us know if you've got any of these CMFs. Let us know if you've got anything from the Smith sale. Obviously, all the sales now are kicking off and starting, building up to the Black Friday. And then, of course, we've got some new releases that could potentially coming as well. Lego King says Goonies you can play with, but for Star Wars, it's just a display thing from summer. Very, very true. Yeah, the actual Goonies diorama obviously it tells a story throughout the whole film. You like the big slice of cake at the top is kind of similar to the Goonies type thing where you can obviously create your own displays and take loads and loads and loads of photos. But for an actual enclosed slab of just stuff, yeah, I completely agree with that. Good evening, Trigger Bricks. Did you go to Smith's? Have you actually got anything? Because Lego King has. Clearly, my side of things either is just too slow because you've got more people talking than it says watching. So I always find that very, very confusing. So everything's on a massive delay. So I always take it with a pinch of salt. But good afternoon, evening, or morning to you, depending on where it is you are watching from. And Trigger Bricks, the Daily Bugle's gone on the Lego website. Not that it matters to you, but our conversation of what's going to go into a sale for Insiders or Black Friday has changed now a little bit because, well, that isn't available. For some reason, I'm getting notifications. All right. I'm getting just got a notification. When are you going live next? Well, I don't know if I should leave them a voice note live or not. I won't. I will message that individual back later. So yes, hello to everybody. Hello. So hopefully everybody's good and you're tucking in, you're having a nice day. So minifigure I was talking about, got sidetracked. That thing. Look at that haircut as well. Outrageous. So we will add you to the minifigure pile over here. But yes, you can see behind me there's some changes, and obviously I've got 4 big tables behind me where we're doing little bits and bobs. And yeah, the smaller Marvel sets really caught my eye. Tricklebrick says, didn't go to Smith's, have another year to get the Tournament Temple. Very true. And it'll be the same sale as well throughout next year. So that's always a good call. So there's no rush to get that. I know it was tempting for you, but yeah, if you've got other things to desperately get, then obviously pick it up because it can wait for now as we all know. And then you got to get it before it goes, otherwise that would just be rubbish. And Lego King just picked up the Daily Bugle today, so he's managed to pick it up. So what do we think now is going to be the big set that's going to go into a sale? It's got to be the Razor Quest, and it's got to be the Ninjago. They're the last two big sets, really, aren't they? If we do a bit of, I do it behind this. I do it behind, but I know it lags a little bit when I do it quickly. So if I just do it behind the scenes and just find offers, sale, high to low. Have they added anything else into the sale yet? No, they've just taken loads and loads and loads of stuff away. What are they doing? Right, is there a retirement list? Because they did have a retiring soon section, didn't they? But I don't know if that's gone. Shop. There, retiring soon. They've taken it off, but it is there. Ooh, they've actually updated it. They've updated it. No, Trickle Bricks, I did not. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I can't. It's annoying. I can't click on anybody's profile. This software is so bad. So massive congratulations to you for having 300,000 subscribers. That's outrageous. Well, at least Trickle Bricks welcomed you as well. So yeah, thank you to everybody that's been jumping in. You've all been very, very friendly this evening, which is really nice. So yes, here we go. We are looking at this. So this is what all the sets that are on the shopping block, but what's to be into the big, what's coming in? We go high to low because they have got they've got more stuff on here now. So the Razor Quest is obviously on there. The Lambo's there. The Disney Castle's there. This thing's there. We've got the Lion Knights, of course. We keep forgetting about the Lion Knights Castle. That might be the big one that goes into the sale. The Batman artwork is so beautiful, and it's an amazing thing to build as well. So if anybody's sat on the fence about that, I highly recommend it. I've had mine on the wall literally from 3 days after it came out. I built the thing straight away, and it's just been up on the brickwork, not a problem whatsoever. You can see you've got the Mighty Bowser, the X-Wing, they're all there. You've got the Medieval Times Square, that's a nice thing. You've got the hotel. A couple of modulars being thrown in. You've got the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Obviously, they're nice for the actual figures themselves. But there are sets missing off this because we keep jumping through some of them. So they're not all on there, but they have gone a little bit more because like the Daily Bugle's not on this list. And that's sold out. I know it's sold out now, but it was never on the list. If I do this, I don't know what it is with the website at the moment, but if you do recommended, it gives you go by that and see what everybody thinks. But no, I did not know that, Trickle Bricks. And if everybody is still lurking in the background, thank you for taking part in the poll. And it is getting a little bit close and a little bit toasty. So we'll see how well it goes. But I've done a figure, so we haven't exactly got very far. We will moving on to page 42, step 473, and I just want to tuck in. Well, it's been really weird because up to this point, it's all been double bags. And now, when it's easy to find pieces, they've just put it into single bags. So I'm not that I'm complaining, but I would much prefer it to be single bags all the time. But obviously, this was at a slightly different time where they were doing different bits and pieces, I think. Even with it being easier, I'm still dribbling out. There we go. There we go. I need to put my bib on. I am dribbling doing these things and finding this idiot. All right. So how they do this with regards to just the bits going in, and it's so good. So good. This has got I think this for the build has got to be up there with all of the others. I still think, and Trickle Bricks is going to kill me for this, I still think the Ninjago City is probably one of the nicest internal sets they've ever done, period. And we were talking about the other bits and pieces as well. Let me get that off the screen. with regards to what potentially might be the 15th anniversary bigger one. So Drill Brigade says, I'm just about to start 71796 and my upscale building Santa arrived today from a 5-week back order. Well, you can't go wrong with that. So 71796, what is that? 71796. The Elemental Water. Amazing set that is. So this is a retired product from, obviously, Ninjago. Here it is. It is the Dragon versus the Emperor mech. Coming back. There we go. Yeah, so this is a really nice looking thing. And of course, it's from the Rising Dragon series. And you do get this little chappy, who I really want, because I think it's Rue, I think. But these guys are great as well. So they're in some really, really nice printed stuff. So yeah, when you I think you'd be very, very happy with it. So so Sugarbrick says no. I'm sorry, but I know you're not going to like it. But Sugarbricks did sell the Ninjago City for reasons that everybody has to sell stuff for, and yeah, I think it's just a breathtaking thing. But if we're talking about the new 15th anniversary set, well, I think a lot of people read it. Hopefully, it's going to be as good as it sounds. No pictures to spoil it just yet, which is great. But if they are going to be doing as good a quality set as what they've already got on the LEGO website, I am very, very much looking forward to what is going to be happening. Sugarbrick says he's still selling 7179. Oh, sorry. It's still selling 71796. I thought you were selling it. George Asda, but I got a deal on eBay. Happy days. That's what I think a lot of people sleep on places like that with regards to Asda, like Sainsbury's and other sort of places, because, well, they have got stuff in on big sales, and they don't mess around, because if it's in there for a couple of weeks, they'll just drop the price and they just want to get something new in. So a huge chain like that never sits on a lot of that stuff. Is that really how that's supposed to go? Can't be, can it? Really? No. That can't be right. I don't trust it. No, that can't be. That's got to overlay over both. There's no way. Not a chance. That's correct. I don't even need to look at the instruction booklet. There's no hope that is supposed to be like that at all. Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. Done enough of these, so I should know how it goes. I knew I'd do something wrong. Mr. Lego King says he has 42 Lego keyrings. Are you going to take them off the chain and actually take the limbs off them and make them as an actual minifigure? Lego King is also selling, he says, the compact crusher, which, how long have you had that now for? I'm surprised that's not sold yet. Lego King says my backlog is a bit mad. Need an IKEA table frame for CMFs. He needs 10 frames. Yeah, he beat me to it. So Tricklebrick says 42. That's crazy. You must have a lot of keys. Well, yeah. Oh, well. All good, sexy fun. Yeah, so those key rings obviously have the different prints on, and a lot of those people, a lot of the people said with those key rings that you could put them in the Death Star. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's it. So you could do a lot of those little bits and pieces in the on the Lego Death Star for the figures that are actually missing. So the fact that you've got so many of them, you must be able to basically customize and do anything that you want to do. So you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong as long as you actually use them. Oh, there's a lot of fireworks going off tonight. All right, that is starting to look nice and solid. So there's a lot going on with that base, as you can see. Like the water around the outside, it'd be interesting. Be interesting to see how it goes. Lego King says he needs to go brick by brick into a Lego jail. Yes, Miles Morales legs for the officers and obviously the C3PO says Trickle Bricks with regards to different sets. Yeah, the C3PO legs and the keyring is 100 times better than the actual legs that comes with this set. So that's a bit of a weird one. And then, of course, what are you talking about? The Miles CMFs or do you mean one of the previous sets? Because they're the newer one. All the minifigures seem to be different. So I don't know if they've got given us better prints on those or what. But yeah, I've got some interesting ideas for my Marvel display now with all these new bits and pieces coming. And I thought, well, it means I don't have to spend much money either, which is good because we don't like spending money, do we? That is, there we go. That is correct. That's correct. We've got another big one. Soon starts to just come together. And so far, quite a nice chit chat there that's been coming in. But so far, I haven't been able to look like an absolute moron and actually drop the pieces on the floor. So we've had a YouTube celebrity come in with 300,000 subscribers. We've had a very, very generous donation as well, which is very, very kind. We had my first ever super chat, and I even got the thing set up. So massively appreciate it for that. And now I'm getting jealous not actually having any of the Spider-Man CMF. So seeing those, I need to do something about that at some point. Oh, this is just outrageous with the building techniques on this. You're not going to be disappointed with this, Trickle Bricks, I'm telling you. It is very, very good. You literally just start overlaying all the pieces. So you've got those two bits, like two cut bits. So let me go straight back up, across. So Lego King says, do you know the Lego house keyring? Is it? What the keyring with the actual torso print on? Or do you mean the print you got as a minifigure? Because obviously they're exclusive prints as well. Tricklebrick says, no, the keyring legs for Darth Star officers dual molded. Oh, okay. And also from the Miles key. Oh, right, okay. So from that key ring, you can rip his legs off and put it on the officers. Yeah. So I've seen somebody do it for C3PO, and I've seen other people do it for like the arms and things, where they literally just pop it off. And apparently there is something you can do to plug the hole in on the head, so you can actually just rip the chain out and actually have them as a minifigure. Oh, the House of Brick. Ah, okay. I know the little poly bags are probably worth a little bit. Those 6 bricks, which they just gave you for free as you left. But no, that the Lego house is just amazing. So recommend anybody trying to get over there. Highly, highly recommend it. What are we going through there? Nope. Try that again. Thank you. Amazing. Oh, thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. All right. So behind the scenes, having a very, very quick look at if there's anything that's popped up that I did not think was on the retiring list. There is 17 pages, so I'm not going to be clicking on all 17. But there's others popped up that I didn't know that were on there. I've been given like the London little city bus and all of those things. So yeah, so there must be an error with the Lego website at the moment, because if it's under the recommended, you get given more sets than what you do if you go by price. And there's also a lot of brickheads going as well, isn't there? So yeah, it's an interesting thing. So where are we? So Lego King 78 says, did you know the Godfrey the Disney keyring is now out, is going to retire, but very hard to get as it was in the Disney train. Right. Yeah, that Disney train went for a huge amount of money. I don't know if it's on the Lego website anymore. Is that the one with the Disney, the Disney train station, or the little Disney float? Was it in this one? Hang on, plonk it up. Are you talking about this? No, no. I'll try that again. Oh, there we go. That took ages. There we go. So is it this one you're talking about? I'm assuming it is that one. Yeah, got some nice figures with that. It went for so much money when it got discontinued. But obviously the Disney Railroad and the station with the track is as you have at the Disney parks, isn't it? Okay. These are a beautiful colour, like a tealy type colour. Very, very nice. Very, very smart. That's the one thing with the Ninjago stuff, the detailing with all the flowers and everything like that. They always look really clean. So yeah, they always look neat and tidy. Go back. Hang on. Going back. Getting him back up on the screen for you. Wait. This one. Yeah, so the fireworks are going off here as well. So yeah, they'll be going, because it's obviously the 8th today, so it is the day that they go off. So those fireworks will be going off for a good while, I would imagine. Don't know how easy it is to see the fireworks from where you are in London, but I would imagine there'll be quite a lot of them, and they're going to be going on for a fair few hours as well, aren't they? So, right, that's the one up for you. So this is the one that's hard to find, or going for a lot of money, or is this the one that was the keyring? They do give you opportunities to get the to obviously get the minifigures, don't they? But if if you miss out and they do it on the keyring, the keyring's obviously a cheaper way. Or, I mean, they're never going to do that in a Lego magazine. Never, ever going to do that in a Lego magazine. But if you can... So we talk about prints and stuff, but look at this. Certain sets have looking at and doing right now, but then they give you tiny little prints like this, which is lovely. Right. Yeah. Also got teapot. What are we making? Is this going to be hidden, or is this going to be in one of the rooms? So I don't actually know what's inside these rooms. So I've never taken a huge detailed look like for these kind of things. But look, got a teapot, all the little bits and pieces on there. I don't know what where's that? Where's that supposed to go? Oh, there. Ooh, as he throws it. So it goes. Is that where it goes? Yeah, I think so. So if I don't know if I misread that. So you and some skedaddling now just to head back because the fireworks are on. If you are, have a safe walk back. And again, congratulations for picking up that set because it is a lovely looking thing. So what are we doing? How are we doing for time? We are 7:45. So Sugarbrick says, I see the mighty Bowser is back in stock. I've always wanted that set. Might pick it up. It would display well with the big Mario Kart, which I think is also very cool. Now, do you have those sets? Because I can grab them for you, because I'm looking at both of them right now. Apart from my Bowser is armless, it is huge. So I might as well do a bit of a show and tell for the last sort of 15 minutes, because I don't... Well, actually, I could probably get this next bag done. I'll show you it, and I'll build this. Hang on. Just grabbing it now. Just grabbing it now. So yeah, the Bowser is massive. But it's a cool thing. So yeah, I just need to add the arms on mine. As you can see, he's armless. But I was tempted of using him as either a rock climbing wall or having him as part of an actual Mario track. But he does look very, very cool. And he's very cameragenic as well, as is Mario. So I've got them down there as a potential to do something with it. And if I can't do anything with it, I might just sell them because I don't know what I can actually do with them now. But yeah, he's amazing. It's just the stand is huge. But no, the build is fun. He looks great. But yeah, he's gonna get rehomed. I've got some of the little Disney, the Mario karts. And I was gonna have Mario as basically my go-kart track. Because I think every theme park needs a go-kart track, doesn't it? So I was gonna have him doing that, so he can just say that. I have got the Mario Kart as well, the big one, and I have got them side by side. They do work very, very well together. So what bag are we on? 24. Oh, handy. Last bag I've got out. So might as well tuck into this bag, get this one done, and then start to wrap it up. But yeah. He does look good. Oh, do I open this now or not? Yeah, I guess. So what do you think your next set's going to be then, Trickle Bricks? Because are you going Enterprise Day 1 or are you going to get Black Friday? Is there anything that you're going to backtrack instead? Because you're going to get the Enterprise and this on the same day, or you're going to wait for the Enterprise and get this, or you're now not going to get this? Because you are spoiled for choice. Which is not a bad thing, but it's not exactly the most easiest thing for you either, I would imagine, with regards to your selection of stuff. There's 3 and a long one. Another 3 and another long length. Got some bits and pieces that are overhanging. That's a bit strange. That was a bit strange. That can't be right. Let's reset that. Let's reset that. There's no way. There we go. There we go. We're away. Right. So Triggerwick says, I'm holding out for the Insiders weekend first. If there's double points and giveaway, I'll be getting the City Markets, then the Enterprise, and another purchase for Black Friday weekend. Yeah, I guess that's the way to do it. I would imagine their Insiders weekend, they'll give us huge offers on all of the Lego product stuff, and then I guess on the Black Friday, it's all going to be down to the IPs and licenses. Especially now, like I said, I'm amazed that the Daily Beagle's gone. So I really was thinking that is going to be the one that everybody was going to get on the Insiders weekend or the Black Friday, and it's just disappeared. So it was fighting to stay alive for a while. I did notice that they did take it off and then put it back on. It wasn't on a back order, then it was on back order, then the back orders went, and now it's just sold out. So yeah, I was quite surprised with that. And another cheeky purchase. Well, what might be that cheeky purchase be? And does your partner build with you, or just tells you to sit in a corner, be quiet, and then just gets on with it? Because obviously they must understand how much of a busy period it is for people that want to be collecting these kind of things now. Where are we? There we are. Oh, 2 of those. 2 of those. Yeah, now you have to let me know what that cheeky purchase is going to be. You got me interested now, because I don't know what that cheeky one is. You must have kept something up your sleeve. I don't know if I'm going to get anything. I do not know. So, yeah, we will. I might just have to live the Insiders weekend and the Black Friday weekend through everybody else, because I don't think I am going to get anything. I really want the Enterprise, but I think I'm just going to have to be good until next year, I think. So that is potentially what I will do, because I will fix up on the up and coming live streams once this is done the shadow box, because that has fallen apart. I need to fix a loop coaster behind me because it doesn't say loop at the moment. So I dropped the camera on it. Maybe the Bowser, but we will see what deals are. Not really. She had a few Barnacle and a couple of 3-in-1 crates. That's good. Good start. Good start. The 3-in-1s aren't they're good values. You think take them apart, build them again, take them apart. Unless you buy 3 of the same because you can't take them apart because they do look so good. That way it gets a little bit expensive. But yeah, some people really enjoy it. Some people aren't fussed by it too much. I have a piece that isn't here. And it's a big piece. Yeah, there must be. Is there a spare? There must be a spare. Well, this might stop before it starts. I'll check. What bag is that? That's a bit of a pain in the backside. I don't even see the warning for that. Where did the warning come in? No warning. There's no warning for that whatsoever. You open up bag number 24, and then you get to step 483, and there's supposed to be a huge brown frame. What is going on with the printing in this instruction booklet? Right. Well, that's going to annoy me because I've just dropped something. I can't see what it is. Oh, come on. Well, that's extremely interesting, and I might go absolutely ballistic if this has happened again, because there's no way I can be that unlucky. I can't be that unlucky. I know I've got bad luck, don't get me wrong, but if anything goes wrong, it's going to go wrong to me. But oh, you are joking. So there's supposed to be an innards bag with this, I guess, is there? Where you've got all the big parts separately. And I have not got it here. It's not in the box. I've never got it out because of not needing it yet. And tell you what, if that is with the missing sticker sheet, not going to be a happy bunny. Well, I better do some research now. Oh, you are kidding. There you go. That is live disappointment of when something goes wrong. So Sugarbrick says it is the Flamingo 3-in-1. She also has the big Oriental Garden set like that. I can't remember the name. Has a little red building with the stream and the cherry blossom tree. Yeah. Oh, not the big Chinese New Year one. The spring, not the spring, the big spring lantern one, the smaller one. Yeah, I like that. The sort of smaller architectural set. I think that looks really, really smart and clean. Where is it? Is that? I'm going to have to hang on. I'm just going to pour. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. It's got to be in this box. It's got to be. Oh. Whew. It's, nearly had a seizure. So, unnumbered bag. I don't care. As long as I've got it. I don't care. Just need the stickers. I rewatched that video. That sticker sheet was not included. Not included. That could have put a whole stop to the build. I don't mind building it without the sticker sheet because that's one thing, but not having the don't forget, on my Ninjago gardens, I got to like bag 30 and the inner bags from the one bag was missing. So I was missing 3 smaller bags. So I couldn't build half the minifigure up. And when you rang customer service, they're like, oh, what bit of the minifigure have you got? I said, I've got this bit, which came in the bigger bag. I was like, oh yeah, you need this, this, and this. And they just sent it. They sent it all over. So that was a right pain in the backside. So Lego King says he's got ADHD because he says if you you'll find it if so many sets when you're not looking for it to pierce. Well, I'm not actually looking for the piece. I'm actually looking for a whole bag. That's the more concerning thing. It's the bag that was missing. But now I've got it, and it's Technic bits. I think it's locked in there, and I'm assuming we've got 2 pins. Pin number 1, pin number 2. And we're going to go through 3 holes, 3 different holes to get that in. So at least you know, there we go. At least you know when you are building this, this is going to be amazingly sturdy compared to the one before. There we go. Yeah, well, I've got to because also I've got these 2 stickers. I've got these 2 just beside me. But the third sheet wasn't there. Are we live? Are we still here? That was strange. So my whole screen went off, like the stream had ended, and I had to reset everything. That's never happened before. That's spooky. So I didn't go anywhere. All I did was push a pin in. I just pushed the pin in. So yeah, it just went. It just said that they're having problems with the stream. So if you guys are still here, then we'll crack on. So all I've done is push a pin in, looked up, and I was stuck like that. So, oh well, exciting. So I think I was saying that yes, I've got no choice but to get the sticker sheets because I've got the obviously the first 2, which are here and there, these 2. But the last 15 stickers are missing. So, but their customer service is fantastic. So I just got to remember to ring them tomorrow, or ring them on Monday, and just get it all sorted. But I don't mind the sticker sheet being missing because, like I said, I can just go back and add them on. But when it's pieces and it stops, very, very rarely happens though with the pieces. It's just if it's, I guess it's a bad batch from the factory or something like that. So yeah, but if you guys are here, that's good. That's good. Let's just test to see if this is working. Let's get this up. Yeah, I think that's all working as well. Brilliant. Okay, so jump back to that when we need to. So it's live again at the moment. Good. So I didn't just shut that down and walk off because it probably would have come straight back on. I wouldn't have been in the room. I'd have been swearing to myself and then forgetting to end the stream. Been entertaining bag this, to say the least. We've got Toyota to on. You know, why aren't you where you normally are? What's all that about? I thought you'd be at Taco Bell, but now it's at Toyota. What are you doing? Boiling a Hilux? So, oh, yes. Oh, there we go. I'm in Taco Bell. There it is. How are we? I missed that. I thought you forgot to say that you're at Taco Bell, but I've just seen it. So he's off to get a Hilux. Nothing wrong with those either, by the way. Those things are bulletproof. So that might be it now from the Mr. Luby 2314, and we will see you again next week. It happens literally once a week. And then that's where the food conversation starts, don't forget, because then you guys and girls start letting me know what food you eat. And then I sit here and my internals start eating themselves because I haven't eaten yet. I'm like, oh no. So I'm going to ask the question, what's everybody having for food tonight? So I'm sure they'll do it on purpose. I'm sure they're like, we're going to get you and we're just going to talk about food. Nothing wrong with that. All good fun. All good fun. Are we going to be off by a stud? Or are we going to be good? We are off by a stud. That is not a good thing to be off by. For that amount of pieces. Going down quickly though. Especially when it's the, like I keep saying, when it's the larger bits. This is quite a nice mix of big and small pieces. So, and the bags are beautiful sizes for me to find this stuff. Mr. J Toys Collection UK, how are we? Welcome. Are you still doing the live, or are you back over here, or what's going on? What did you vote for? I'm assuming you hit display because the building's disappeared. So the display is I actually haven't checked this for a while. So we are new releases, the building, the display, and the minifigures are 22, 33, 22, 22. And we're 7 views, 7 likes. So that's all good. Shibo is here as well. So you all turn up at the same time. You all turn up at the same time. I've had Jay, my first ever super chat as well. I was actually shocked. And then Trigger Bricks let me know that there was somebody in the chat that had something like 300,000 subscribers as well. So Shibo, you got to pick one. You've got to pick one. What you're going to go for? Oh, it's now 30-30. So new releases in the building is I thought the new releases would be a popular thing. That's why I wrote it. So I was going to write like the Legoland parks. I thought, no. I thought, do people really enjoy waiting for a new release and seeing it for the first time, like the Star Trek? And anybody that is buying the Star Trek, are you happy with the spelling mistake? Because if you get it early, they will hopefully send you an extra tile down for free. Living the streaming dream. Jay Dogwell, you really are living that dream. So you can't go wrong with that whatsoever. You and your toy collection are just plodding on nicely, and I am doing the thing. We have built some stuff. Lego King has bought the Daily Bugle, which is now officially sold out on the Lego website. So you are stuffed unless you get it from Smith's. And apparently, Trigger Bricks is going to be buying the whole of everything from the Lego website in the next 14 days. We've got Mr. Luby again is at Taco Bell, so he won't be back for another week. We have a week of that. Oh, unlucky. Well, I can't be blamed. She can shout at Dan. She can shout at you. I've not done anything wrong whatsoever to get in the way of you tidying up your living room. And I can just imagine what the screams are going to be as she walks through your front door. I'm not too sure if it would be I would imagine it would be a potential open-handed clasping slap, I would think. I think it would be something along the lines, it would be like quite an echoey one, like that. Not so much of more of a clap. I can see it sort of just like right round your bushy beard is where I think she's going to be going. But yes, on a more positive, the mono display does look great. So I have been sent some sneak images, and yeah, it does look good. And you've just turned up at the right time, James. I'm about to ram some things in some holes. So we've now got to do this blind. And we're going back door, top door. We're going right in the front hole on this one. So we've got to go through another 2 holes. So this is now what we 6 Technic pins in just on that bit. So look how sturdy that is. So that's embarrassing, isn't it? That is really embarrassing. So it's not as sturdy as I thought it was going to be. Oh, I was trying to big it up, and I've just a piece just pinged off. Oh, long length. Oh no. Oh no. That went flying. Oh I was trying to do something good for the Lego. It's just gone flying. Oh, last time something went that far, that's gone. That is it. Oh no, that's a long length as well. How many is it? 2 foot 6. Have I got a 6? Have I got a 6 stud? Who's got that spare? Oh Christ! Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, it's all gone. I don't even know where it went. It's lost forever. It's in the vortex of the floor. Look at that, Jay. You join us and it goes. Actually, to be fair, as oh god, just dropped a box down the loft ladders as well. All good fun. I think that bit's quite important. I'm not gonna lie. Look how. Well, hang on. If I took that bit, if I took this bit off, that's the bit. I'm just gonna leave it alone. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put that bit back on because what I'm trying to prove isn't gonna work. Because what do we know? Lego does not go with Technic, and I should change my name of Off by a Stud to that. I can't believe it. It went over. It went over the top of the table, so it cleared the Venator. It sounded like it hit something. If anybody can just rewatch that bit back quickly, how far do we think it flew? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base plates in length, and then I don't know if it sounded like it hit a box. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, gotta laugh. Let's be honest, I give you some content. Oh dear. I'm not gonna lie. I think we can safely say, oh Jason, towards a Marvel table. Really? Did it really go that far? I was about to say, I think it's safe to say it's gone forever. What can I sacrifice? No sacrifice, no victory. Name the film. Come on, quickly. Name the film. Jay, this is a test for you. You should know this. This is putting Jay on the spot. No sacrifice, no victory. Come on, I'll give you a clue. You're now the biggest fan of it. Oh no. I don't think I've got that colour. You know what? I've literally, just before I went live, picked all of these pieces up off the floor. He's got it. But who says it? What's the surname? Don't Google it. Look at that. Jay now is the biggest fan of Transformers ever. That's a bit long. Shibo's gonna have a quick look. Didn't go as far, just rewatched, and it just dropped off the table to your left-hand side. So Jay's lied to me. That's what Jay does, you see. He sends me in a wild goose chase. So he wants me to have a look at the Avengers Tower and all that stuff that's over there, where potentially it's. Now, if it cleared the Venator, it's in Rivendell. If it didn't clear the Venator, it's in the Shire. Well, technically it was Sam, but he learnt it from his father. So, and you hear that in the flashback from when he's in the classroom. Before he starts to try and prod Megan Fox. So, just ignore me. Oh, really? Yes, yeah, they're all on Netflix, aren't they? I really like that film. People hated it, the Michael Bay stuff, but I think it's brilliant. That's the only film I've ever watched twice in a row, non-stop. Fun fact for everybody. Right, you might hear some cracks and crunches, but that is just me. I found an egg. Oh, where that's come from. Right, so I am looking at the Shire, not on the Shire. I need somebody that's really good at maths to work out the velocity of just how far that could have gone. Because there's quite a few things that this could have actually fallen on. I think it might be better if I just look in the brickhead and just hope that I might have a length in there. I don't think I have, but we can try. I did look for some yesterday, didn't I? How? Oh, it has to be a 6. I found some 4s yesterday. I can't bodge it with a 4 and a 2. It has to be a 6. I am almost 100% sure. I'm going to be picking up the pieces for this for no reasons. No, I went under the table while Sam was trying to prod Megan Fox. Yeah, it's quite a big piece, but to my left-hand side, quite a lot, like the Venator. And underneath that table is the Eyeball, Rivendell, the Shire, D&D, full of minifigures, full of displays, and yeah, it could be. And it's dark under there as well, but I don't think yesterday I found a length that long. The 8080 is not the same. Oh, hang on, that. Oh no, I got excited then. I thought one of the Star Wars things could be sacrificed, but it can't. I'm gonna have to keep looking. Balls. Now, do we actually think it went? Because I have one in front of me here. What's the odds that we need another one of these? So I try it. There's actually one just there. I've just seen it right in front. So let's see how far we can go. Absolute twonk. I think it went flying. I think it's literally just packed its bags and was like, goodbye. I am not being part of this build ever. Oh, I love how everyone's like, never finding that again. It's like, nope. Never gonna find that again. Oh, I will find it again when I'm on my hands and knees trying to move all the stuff that's underneath that table. Because I've got displays underneath here, a bit like what's behind me, and they're all in the process of being done and put together. But yeah, you can watch all of the. Well, I think all the Transformers are on there at the moment. But I am. Well, let's be honest. I think everybody needs to convince Mr. J's Toy Collection UK that he needs to get through a couple of seasons of the Enterprise Star Trek in case they make another ship next year. Because I've said to Jay, he needs to just watch one episode a week, like it used to be on, so he can just watch it. Because he's obviously had time to watch a Michael Bay 3-hour film, but doesn't have time to watch a 40-minute episode of Star Trek. Oh, have you now? Well, good grief. The first what? I'm going to Google that. Blocky's Transformer. Oh, one of those. Blockies are collectible Transformer model kits that offer a unique building experience with premium articulation. I recognise it now. I've seen them at the theme parks. They're expensive, though. Oh, some of them aren't. Some of them are. Did you get them from the actual official website? Let's make everybody else feel involved. Hang on. So this is... Jay's gone from hating Transformers, period, ever, to now everything Transformers by the sounds of it. So you've gone straight in to these. So it's 40 quid for Prime, £24 for the Oak Sig. I don't want to know. I don't want that at all. I recognise the company. I recognise the logo as well. So, well, that's going to be a rather interesting scenario. They are taking over the toy world. They've been around, I do believe, for ages. And I'm pretty sure they were at MCM Comic Con when we were there. And I filmed the whole thing. So it wasn't last year, it was the year before, I think. They were in the corner down at the bottom. See? Open your horizons, Jay. Open your horizons to these things. Or they've just turned up for the books and they've literally been out 5 minutes. I'm talking absolute nonsense. But I don't think I am, because I recognise that logo and I have seen them at the Universal Parks. So I could try and go back through my videos. So I filmed them a couple of years back and I'm sure that they were there. So they've definitely been around in the States a while. But no, they do look smart. And I'm assuming, depending on what it is you want to order, or the year of it, I would imagine, would again depend on the price. And I like how Jay is still in the chat, because what's going to happen is his partner's going to turn up and then she's now going to blame me because he's not tidied the mess up. And she will not be able to see if he's been on a different live stream because it's a secret undercover live stream. So I do believe I'm going to get the shaft. And I would have been off by now if I didn't lose that flipping piece. Ah, right. There we go. See? Well, get your passport, jump on a plane, and get yourself over to me with the theme parks in America, because you've collected them all by now, and I'm sure with the amount of toys that you would get from them, it's probably cheaper you actually booking a flight over there than all the extra money that you would have paid. Oh, I really want that piece. Amazing. Yeah, all good, sexy fun. So the main thing is, hopefully, she likes your display, Jay. Oh, it's here. We've got it. We've got it. I found it. It hit. Yes, it hit the Venator, and it went in the train track. Like, I've got train track here and down there. Went in between all the track. So I found it, Jay. I found he's gone. I've just seen him right. I think a car's pulling up and he's left. So that's fine. I'm not going to get into trouble. That's fine. That's okay then. I'm not going to get into trouble with Jay. I found this, which is great. So that can live there. So there I am, crawling all over the floor for no reason whatsoever, because it's just beside me. So Tricklebricks was right. It didn't go flying. Jay said it went over to the Marvel table, which is all the way over that way. So he's done me dirty on that. I'm looking for a spare piece and decided to get the wrong one out of the bag. That's the second step in getting one out of the bag. Where is it? There. That's what we want. We want that colour. Thank you very much. So we might not hear from Jay for a while, because he's now probably getting absolutely annihilated for leaving everything in a mess. I can't get blamed. But I found it. So that'd be at Jay's despair now. He would have thought he could have been all smug about that as he left, but now he's gonna, when I tell him later on, he won't care. He won't care. Right. Pick back up the pace on this. Oh, hopefully I get this done in the next 10 minutes. Not that matters. But get it done in the next 10 minutes or so, and then we'll do a big marathon tomorrow. We'll do a big live stream tomorrow. Just really tuck into this. I want just as much of this done as possible because of the running repairs that I'm going to be doing to the marble stuff, and just like the Joker Manor. I just want to fix that up and get that all together, make a little display around with the minifigures and all that kind of thing. So it'd be quite nice to do that. Now I'm pushing. Oh, I've got to push things and things now. Right? Gotta be honest, this is definitely a set you could not build if you were tired, because you make one little mistake, it really would come back to bite you later on. So shall I make a poll up right now and just see if Jay is breathing? Because I don't think he's going to be. I think he is getting an absolute earful. But at the same time, the display does look good. But I hope the person that he was doing the live stream with takes full responsibility, and I do not get blamed. And I don't know if I'm currently on their TV. I doubt it I will be. He would have probably turned me off. But if you are listening, Kiara, it wasn't me. It was not me. Yeah, we're building a thing. Getting some height, getting some length. I'm opening up the smallest thing of lemonade. Right, so Shubo says, so Black Friday's around the corner. Any sex you guys are wanting to go on discount? Good call. That's actually something that we haven't spoken about yet. So she was like, oh, yeah, he's a goner. She was a goner. Oh, you both done it. Look at that. You're butting on. I will have a sip. And let's talk about Black Friday. I don't know where these have come from, but they're tiny. Tiny. Right, so Trickle Bricks says, so are you planning to buy anything on Insiders Black Friday? Maybe something spontaneous if the deal's right? And then Sheba at the exact same time said, so Black Friday is around the corner. Any sets you guys are waiting to go on for discount? Now, I was almost convinced if we just start off with, say, the big, was it the big 5 they did last year, or the big sale stuff that they did? So they did what, the 8080. If you can list them for me, that'd be amazing. But I think it was the 8080. They did the Harry Potter train. I think. Did they do that? Or did they do that? Did they do that for the Insiders? I get both of those mixed up. I keep getting them mixed up. I can remember speaking to Jay about it and seeing the train, and it literally gone. It was really, really cheap. And I can't remember if that was in the Insiders account where they just did basically Black Friday deals for Insiders, but they also did deals for Black Friday. But one of the days was much better than the other. So whatever day it was, I think we had Ninjago. I think we had the train. We had the 8080. I can't remember what else was there. But now the Daily Bugle has completely sold out. We've got to be looking at some big things like the Razor Quest must be going in there. I'm talking from the big sale perspective. They have to put the big Ninjago. This will have to go in it. Will the Lion Knight's Castle get dumped into it? Or will they just put that on double points, knowing that everybody just wants it for the last time and it will go? But what are you, Sheba? What do you think? What is it you want? And obviously anybody else that is about, let us know. What do you want to see as an offer. So we'll say times 4 points, which doesn't happen, but if anybody from further afield is watching, because you are lucky enough to get times 4 points, or sale product, then obviously let us know, because yeah, I'm intrigued as well to think, and the fact that you two had perfect timing on that, I think both of you can get involved and let me know what it is you would like to see. Me, yeah, I think that was what it was. And then the Black Friday, wasn't it just like selective stuff on bigger points, and it wasn't ever, I just can't remember. But the stuff that was in the big offer, I don't, to be honest, I don't know what I would want. If Jay's not here now, because he's getting, currently, he's probably being used as a speedball now. The cupping slap is now stopped. The poor man's not said a word, so he's obviously gone. So it would be very, very funny if Kiara had this on the telly with me laughing while Jay is just getting hit on the back of the head. Good call. So the Oriental Express is a great shout, because that is a very, very long train. I am a fan of that set, like the Lighthouse as well. I think when both of those came out, I liked both of them, but I didn't pick up either. I have said for a while I do like the train, only because I could use it as a murder mystery type thing in my theme park. I know it's not motorized, so that's fine by me, because I wouldn't motorize it anyway, but that's not a bad shout. So yeah, so Trigger Bricks is getting the city markets. The Orient Express is a good shout. Yeah, I like that. That's a good thing. And that's obviously if it goes into like a proper deal. Would they do the Lion Knights in a big deal? Or do they know that people will just get it when it's on double points? I don't know. I don't know with that. I don't know if they would, because they kind of would lose sales from it. But then how many more people are going to buy it? Because it's been on back order for so long. It's gone on back order every time it's gone on double points this year. That's how popular that set's been. Because, like, if you didn't know, that's the one I sacrificed to get that thing. So I sent mine back. But it took nearly 2 months for that to arrive for me. It took ages and ages and ages and ages. Maybe you never know, Matt. Would you buy it if it did? What, the Orient Express? I don't know. So I am looking from literally a theme park perspective. That's how I'm trying to sort of not spend money on stuff. And that's why I've got really bizarre sets like this, because obviously this is from Universal, this thing here. And I can get away with these because of the downhill go-karting stuff and all that kind of stuff. So I can make it work. The Marvel stuff can get away with because the Marvel theme's at Universal Florida, which is really weird because they've got the rights to the Hulk, X-Men and everything else. And Disney can't get the license ever because it's an unlimited license. So that's very, 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 very different. Oh, very true. Oh, the castle. And probably not now. No. I've got the Bricklink Castle, and I think I'd get the Desert Castle to go with it, which is in the Bricklink program in like 6 months' time. And I think I'll probably have Snow and Sand side by side with the little city market in front. Oh no! You guys have been horrible. So yeah. So if they were both in a big sale and I could only pick one, I would get the Razor Quest over everything, I think. But this is the thing. If it broke down to the Enterprise with the giveaway or the Razor Quest, that for me is difficult because the Mando got me into Star Wars. but the Enterprise I think is more important. And I have got the Legoland Windsor stuff because I saw Star Wars from Legoland Windsor when I was much younger for the first ever time. And obviously the Mandalorian wasn't a thing. So like the big cheese and the balls and that big long leg thing and that slicey thing, all that nonsense was all there. But the Mando stuff wasn't. So I could get away with not having the Razor Crest. But at the same time, everybody has said that the build's really, really good. And maybe it make quite a good live stream because that Star Wars one did make quite a good live stream, didn't it? And yeah, the Sandcastle Bricklink Design Program one, I think I would put that with the snow. So what I would do is I would have because the market is obviously perfect to go with the Lion Knight's Castle, but the market is also a big thing that's at the Legoland Park. So I wanted something to represent Legoland because I used to go to those parks a lot. I'd like to go back, film the Miniland and all that kind of thing. But they've got the Dragon Ride there. So the Dragon Ride is basically the Lion Knight's Castle with the drawbridge and all that kind of thing. But I've got that kind of represented now in the market. So I'm going to keep the market, keep the snow. I'm looking at 6 base plates of space on my right hand side. So when these videos come up, I've already made space for it. I've already added in a new horror Halloween section, which is on black and green base plates with some trees that I've just put down, which looks clean. And in that, we've got the carousel on the other track, that track just there. We've got the haunted house and we've got the Stranger Things upside down house down there. And of course, then I've left space for a Stranger Things set. And then that will just go into that bit. So what I've done now is zoned everything out. And then if a set comes out over the next year, I can just get the one set and put it straight in. And I don't have to rejig everything. And then what I'm doing on these tables behind me is just allowing me to do actual dioramas rather than making up displays with just the sets and just putting paths. So at least that way I can actually still have a bit of fun with the dioramas as well. But that's my life story over. So yeah, if somebody said you've got to get something, everything that I would like to go into a sale, I would say the Razor Quest because of what everybody has told me about how amazing it is. But at the same time, I think between the Enterprise and the Razor Quest, it's finding somewhere for a big set to live or finding a very convincing reason of why you need to buy it. Well, yeah, that's it. I have space to my left-hand side for the Star Trek Enterprise, and technically this space just here is exactly where, and you'll see it in the video tonight, possibly. Here he is. So he's got himself up off the floor. He's probably got a bloody nose. he's been punched a few times. But yeah, we were talking, Jay, about what sets you would like to see go. And Jay's obviously, this is only his side hobby, but he knows his Lego knowledge. What set you would like to see go into the big sale? Because obviously we can remember what sets went in there last year. AT-AT, 5 past midnight, game over. The big Harry Potter train, gone. Shibo's taken something away, so I didn't have a chance to see that. So you'd have to retype that, Shibo. And then it was the Ninjago stuff. But also the Orient Express is a good shout for a set. The Lighthouse could be... I could see the Lighthouse going into a bigger sale just because it's been around for a while. There's not been any massive offers on it, but I've seen that in person with it spinning around, and that would actually work perfectly for my water displays. I would just have a lighthouse in the water because obviously some of them are either on land and some of them are a little bit further afield. But out of everything, I would go for the Razor Quest. And Jay knows it's in a big sale already. But I think if I had the money, and obviously we see what the Razor Quest price is on the Lego website, and it's the same day it comes out as the Star Trek Enterprise, I think I would pick the Enterprise over the Razor Quest if I could only get one. So Sugar Brick says, I buy sets, then worry about it after. Not a great method of operation. Well, no, Jay's exactly the same. But luckily for me, what I did, because I really like all the theme park stuff, is I've created lands for theme parks, and if there's something that will work in there, then I'll go heavy in it. But it just happens to be that I've created a Star Wars walkthrough where I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 UCS sets. So didn't really keep the price down on that, did it? Jay's got a big city under construction, which started in a loft on like 2 tables, and then it went down to like 5 tables, and then it got extended underneath for another 5 tables, and it got extended by another 3 tables, then it got extended by 2 Billy bookcases in the space of about 4 months. So the man went from collecting Lego City to Lego Modulars. I'm looking directly at you, Jay. You can see me looking directly at you as well. You went from City, Modulars, then Lord of the Rings got him. That was it. Got him right by the throat. And he was like, no, I'm done for. Then he went deep. Everything Lord of the Rings, everything for this, everything for that. And now he went every single Star Wars diorama, every single minifigure, everything. So he's got just about a backlog, as you do, Trickle Bricks, and a few other people that we've had on the channel as well. So between you all, you are keeping Lego in business. That is what you guys and girls are doing. I feel like I need to up my purchasing game. I feel like I'm letting the side down a little bit. But like I said, if it came down to it that I could literally only get 1 set, and it was like the last set of this year, I would like the last set of the year to be the Enterprise. And Shibo, you need to let me know. Oh, it says, does that say restricted or retracted? Retracted. You have to let me know what that message said, because I didn't get rid of that. So I think you might delete it as well. So just let us know. Retype it. Retype it. So Jay says, I have a strong Lego game. Someone left a comment on my channel. Things happen. Very true. Shibo was saying that I think the idea sets retiring by the end of the year are mostly awesome. Very true. And looking at the recent releases from the same theme, I have a feeling that we won't get anything similar. Yeah, see, we were talking about this, I think, on a stream that you missed, Shibo, that we were saying was the Bricklink, basically the new ideas. However, there is some interesting idea sets coming next year, because obviously we've got the Power Rangers sets and all that kind of stuff. Some people might not care. Some people might think it's the best set ever. And they finished strong with the Goonies. But I am looking right now at the fish shop, the abandoned one, the old fishing store. That's what it is, isn't it? And I still don't think there's been a set as nice as that. There's stuff being level with it, but it's just such a nice set. And some of the other Lego, like you said, some of the other older sets, like the Treehouse as well, that's an amazing build. But yeah, it just seemed to be that they've gone more larger models, game console-y type things, haven't they? So Jay said it's a side hobby. Very, very true. I need to figure out who I want to see who left that comment. I still can't believe you said that you have plowed through the Enterprise. I was like, that is filthy. The way Jay was saying, he's like, not off by a stud on this channel, and then went off and then started talking about how he's going to plow through the whole of the Enterprise. Like, you filthy bugger. So let me catch up. So Trickle Bricks asks, are you planning on buying all the Ninjago anniversary sets this year, mate? So the one that's just come out, yes, because that blacksmith is great, and it's given me a little bit of an idea of having basically all the big Ninjago things across the back. And then it might allow me to have some of the smaller sets in front. That was the original idea. And then Jay's also been nibbling at me about getting maybe like a dragon on a roller coaster, just to sort of theme it of more of an Ninjago-y type thing, which would work really well. But if you saw the reports that are out yesterday, one of the sets is supposed to have 3 exclusive figures in it. So when I was saying, there's 7 to collect, so there's going to be 7 sets. Now there's not going to be 7 sets to get all the minifigures, but it does look like 3 are going to come in the big 15th anniversary. So yeah, it's I would like to, because the 10th anniversary, like we said before, were just all gold minifigures, so I wasn't fussed about that. I got the golden Woo, but I couldn't give a monkeys that he was golden or not, because I don't even think he actually came in his normal form in the set, so it's a bit of a shame. But I have a funny feeling that these 7 minifigures are going to be the first time they've ever done them in the line. And obviously that line's been around for 15 years. So that's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, the fishing store. I'll grab it. So yeah, this thing is just so beautiful. So beautiful. Colors are great. I've got to figure out where my seat is. But you see, just like the roof and everything. I mean, like the fact that this wasn't designed by, like, obviously they work with them, but the roof comes off really easily. You've got the big door on the back, and it's just got all of the scuba diving equipment in there. I've got TNT. It's just perfect with the harpoon guns and everything. And that's why I've got it right beside the Jaws. And I'm going to make a Jaws sort of show with it. But yeah, like you've got the steps and everything up on the one side, and yeah, it does look really nice. And the one Bricklink thing that I did get was the Harbour Master, because the Harbour Master I thought looked good as well. No, I'm bad, Jay. I'm bad. I was more concerned that I nearly missed my seat when I sat down. Yeah, so I think they're going to maybe... Well, it's not going to be 7 sets. It's going to be more awkward. I'm assuming that these are going to be ultimate editions of everything over the last 15 years. So I just don't know what vehicle they're going to do. I hope that you don't get like some of the cars, which are nice, but you know that they're going to do it at a different price point. That could be quite expensive. So it would be perfect for the younger ones, maybe. But it's going to have a minifigure in that you want, which is just a little bit of a shame. So Jay just says, drop in the fishing store in 4-3-2-1. Well, luckily I didn't, and I've still got the seagulls and the crabs all over it, and the detail on that is brilliant. Tricklebrick says having 3 in 1 set makes things easier. Yeah, somebody did mention the name of that before, and there was a backstory to it. So it is, by the sounds of it, a young Woo and a young Garmadon. So hello, good evening or afternoon or morning, depending on where you are in the world. So we've got Fan and More 01. So Mixel Fan, hello, how are we? But yes, Tricklebrick says the brown and sand green. It does, yeah. It's just one of those that they got absolutely everything nailed. It was a fantastic price. Even the chimney piece that they've got up at the top, the little silver tip, it's just like it all works really well. The A-frame cabin, I think, is a good shout with regards to what it is. Volk, not a problem. We can do that. I think I pronounced that properly. So yeah, everybody can just write that in. My pronunciation of anything is possibly the worst you'll ever hear. So do not take offense to anything. Jay can vouch for that. I'm just one of those. One of those. So yeah, so come on, guys. What is it then you want to go into the Black Friday sale? So I've missed that. Jay had 15 inches. You lucky bugger. I know. Shiva says the old fishing store was his white whale. So I've just gone up a little bit further. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Tricklebrick says don't forget to hit the like button. That's always nice. So we'll see when this goes live and goes through if we can actually beat our record, which is always good. But no, we've had a huge mix of people in this evening. And if I didn't lose that piece, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So yeah, so for me, basically, it will be if I had to get just something under the Black Friday banner, it would be the Falcon. The Razor Crest. I would like to go into the big sale, but if I was just to get one of the Enterprise or the other one, I would get the Enterprise. So the Enterprise for me is a winner over any of the Black Friday stuff, I think. Jay would like the Nightmare Before Christmas. But Jay, if that does go into, and this is a very interesting one for you, Jay. If it went into for a bargain, like you just used all your points and got it for free scenario, would you then not get the Enterprise? Or is the Enterprise more important to you to get? Because I think so the Wally and Eve set, so the Brickhead pairing, that sold out instantly, did it? Didn't it? So Wally, there we go, Wally. So we have the technology, because this is what we do on this live stream, to literally do that. We are, when it comes back, away. So this is the set. So it's now available. It's back in order for $59.99. Number 43279. Very, very high rating. 811 pieces. I think it looks great. So it's not the Brickhead, is it? Because they did do the Brickheads. So this is now the actual larger set. So sorry, I thought it was the Brickhead one that we're talking about. But no, I like that. I think it looks really nice, and it did sell out, and it's come back in, and it sold back out, and you can see in hand they are actually quite a big thing. And I do like Wally as a film. I think that is a nice pairing. And again, for a Disney thing, it's I think it's a fair price as well. But is that on your list for Christmas? So that might be on Volk's Christmas list. Going down to go, we are on. No, I have Cheeky Monkey. She can buy. Oh, well, I'm sure she's thrilled. I'm sure she is over the moon knowing. Well, she has to buy it for herself, or is that what you want for your Christmas present? Volk's just got it. Congratulations. Where did you get it from? Did you get it from the Lego website, or did you get it from like a different toy company? So that is back on the screen now. Come on, work. I'm doing it too quickly. It doesn't like it. It's a little bit glitchy, to put it lightly. There we go. I clicked that ages ago. So that's it. That's the one that you're talking about. Yeah, it's a good purchase, that. I think it's a good purchase. It was a good time. Was it just that one thing that you got, or did you sort of, if it was from the Lego website, did you build it up to be able to get the giveaway, or? Yes, Triggerbricks. Let's do that. So Triggerbricks asks, could we please have a quick look at the big expensive sets that are retiring? I'm sure I just want the city markets, and maybe I thought that said Cheeky Burger, a Cheeky Bowser purchase. I'd be happy with those two, and the Enterprise. It was from a toy store in France. Well, that's not a bad. So did you get it at a good price? Happy days. You can't go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that. So Christmas present. Jay's Christmas present is I accept Sentinels. Do you now? I wonder why. So do we need a donations page for Jay? Right. So we found this before, but we didn't actually click on it, did we? So we were finding. It's not coming soon. Hang on. It's disappeared. There was a retiring. That's the stuff on sale. We don't want the stuff on sale. Where's that gone? They're not updating it, are they? Is that why it's all a little bit weird and wonderful? Oh, this is embarrassing. Hang on. Right, let's try. What is going on? Right, I know what to do. Stop that. So you should just be on my big head. All right, you're on my big noggin. Let's shut that down. Open this back up. And then we will see. That is so bizarre. There we go. Tabs there. I just had to shut the page down and open it back up again. Something wasn't happy. All right. Luckily, I have half a brain. So it's back up and on. Sharing this for Trickle Bricks and everybody else that is willing to spend their hard-earned money. So the set was selling. They were selling it for 75 euros. Not bad. Main thing is you're happy with it. It's a nice set. So right. So there's stuff that's retiring. We'll have a quick look at the Wally stuff in a second. Let me just come down here. So 17 pages. If I go high to low, is there 17 pages? Yes, right, fine. So it is now currently working. So let's get through the first big stuff. So we have got, funny enough, the Razor Quest is number 1 on the list. Then we have got the Lambo, followed by the Disney Castle. All Castle is on the list, as is the City Markets. And funny enough, for you Trickle Bricks, they are side by side. And then we have got a 2 to 6 year set, which is £309. I know it's an educational thing for schools, but if you suddenly realize that they have this on the website, well, now you do. Shibo, you have got the Orient Express train. Could be yours for a cheaper price than that. And I think the Lighthouse will be as well. And then you've got the Batman Gotham City, which I do believe Jay needs in his collection. I don't understand how you do not have this on your wall, Jay. That thing is beautiful. So all of these are going, but you've got to let me know what you think is actually going to be in the Black Friday sales. There's the Bowser, looking very, very chunky. You have got the really nice X-Wing Starfighter. Oh, it does look good. And then you have got the classic 90s Defender. Then we have got we've got a twosome of the Jizz Club, followed by the Hotel. And then you've got the Medieval Town Square. You've also got the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. For Jay, there's the McLaren Formula 1 race car, and then you've got the MT10 SP Yamaha bike. So all of these are big sets. The Lego Friends set, which is the one in the middle, sold out instantly when it came out in, was it 2 years ago, January? So I remember doing the live stream about it when it first came out, and it had, I think, a giveaway with it as well. So that was very, very popular. That Guardian ship didn't last very long at all, did it, with the original crew. The Ghost is on its way. There's no figure for that. Jay, your croissant is on the way out as well. So that is the only opportunity you can get Pab May looking like that. Then you've got some more Heart Lake City bits and pieces. You have got some Hogwarts stuff. And then we're getting into the smaller bits, but not all of this, which I do not understand. Like, we know that there's Ninjago set stuff retiring and it's not in this list. So we've already gone past that price point. So somebody somewhere has screwed the pooch on this and not done this 100% fully. And the fact that that yellow crane has come out of the sale and it went into back order and it's not gone back in the sale again, I'm a bit confused to why they've done that. I've said this plenty of times now. I am rather concerned that the Winter Village sets are all going in and we're going to be left with a more expensive train. So I really hope that they do not bring out another one next year and it is above $89.99, because that would not be good. The robot roller coaster is going. I would rather not get the robot roller coaster and get a much bigger roller coaster next year. And now we're into the smaller sets. So if you want me to continue into smaller sets, guys and girls, just let me know. But if there's anything in that bigger list that I've just been going through, let me know. Is the Blacktron set. There we go. So Tricklebrick says, thanks, Matt. I think the Disney Castle could go on a deep discount. And if the Snow White sets goes on sale, I'm definitely buying. Ooh. So you are going to have to be working out exactly what it is you want, Tricklebricks. And the Blacktron set. Me and Jay saw it in store last time we went up there. What I'll do is I'll just type it in. It went into the sale, didn't it? It's in the offers page. Oh dear, it's gone. Game over for that. That has disappeared, I'm afraid. I will share the bad news with you and everybody else. So, you can share Lego bricks with each other or wallets, but I'm afraid that is gone, because that was one of those sets that went into a real. in 30%. And I actually have the Blacktron giveaway. Can you remember the giveaway little ship that they had? I have got that, and I have no idea what to do with it. So if you want this now, I don't know where you can get this from. I don't know if they had it in Argus or in Smith's, or if it was just a Lego. Was it their own exclusive? It didn't have a long shelf life. It really didn't have a very long shelf. Yeah, I'm afraid that is gone. So yeah. Just let us know. I'll keep typing them in. I can keep hunting them down, having a look, and see what's on there for everybody. But yeah, with the news of the Daily Bugle going, I think Smith is going to be busy tomorrow, because I don't know when that officially sold out. Potentially it might have been sold out for the last couple of days. I've just paid absolutely no attention to it whatsoever. But I know a lot of people do want that set. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting period, I think, now, for just stuff on sale from the Lego group itself, just with how all these little bits and pieces are going to work. There we go. So you've got the Blacktron giveaway, so that's all right then. But I don't know what that Blacktron giveaway is worth, because it's weird, isn't it? Nobody knew what the giveaway was. Then they did an exclusive CMF minifigure with it, which is what Jay's got. Then they did this set, which nobody really knew what it was. And now all of a sudden the second it starts to retire, everybody panics. Maybe it was just a little bit too expensive. Maybe that's what it was. And the second it went down, off it went. But the giveaway apparently is £25. So yeah, if you've got that giveaway to sell, that's not a bad thing. So I don't think you've got that giveaway, Jay, have you? I don't think you got that giveaway. You have got the minifigure though. Yeah, it's interesting how much the giveaways do go for. With different bits, and obviously the different offers are going on at different times. But there, the Blacktron. No, you don't have the one. Are you interested in that, Jay? You're not fussed? Because I don't know how extreme you're going to be doing your space section. Yeah, it's true. People might now the Renegade itself is obviously, a lot of people have all bought it at the same time. A lot of people might be trying to track that one, down. I've got 2 of those. Well, that was a bit of stupidity of me, wasn't it? 2 of those, please. Well, that. 2 of them. One of those. And then we are in. Honestly, the detailing on this thing, it's just madness. You're probably not even going to see half of this either. Yeah. Whoever gets this for Christmas, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed at all. God, I did that badly. Didn't want to do that. My sturdiness has just decided to disintegrate in my hand. Embarrassing. Right. That one in there. That one in the middle. Yep. That one goes there. I think that was it. Or was it? What am I doing? I put it in the wrong way round, that's why. Oh, moron. Try that again. Try that again. She got that back far enough. God damn it. Was how many times I'm going to build this wrong? Sorry, detail, but this is ridiculous. I spent more time on this bit than I think I did on anything on the actual flipping Death Star. So compact in, so you can literally spot where the mistake is, and it just makes you look like an absolute idiot. Going back up, going across. So do you have the brick link? If so. So unlicensed brick asks, do you have brick? I have got a brick link account. Yeah. So if you type in Rock 006 into the search, look at the stats. Okay. Am I signed into Bricklink? I think I'm signed into it. I'm looking at it right now. So what am I typing in? I am typing in Rock 006. Right. Okay. So we are looking at Rock Raiders, my favorite theme. I have all of them. That is an outrageous thing to get me on now. We are in serious trouble. I have said for a long, long time, would people like me to do a live stream? How much? For I got loads of them. I'm not kidding. I've got every single set of the Rock Raiders, plus double on certain things, and the base. I collected the whole wave when this came out, 96, 97. So Unlicensed Bricks has just thrown an absolute curveball and just gone, by the way, the Chief from the Rock Raiders set. I need to get that out the thing. Item appears in one set. What set is it? Mini Heroes Collection. Oh. That's from 2000. I was going to say, I thought I got him, but maybe it's a different one. Maybe it's a... Type in Rock. Did it come up with all the others? No. You guys can see this, yeah? Yeah, you're right. It is live. It's just very, very, very slow. So the Rock... Yes, what I've got. Rock Rages HQ. Well, I've got that. I have got all the books, because they all come with comic books. I've got every single one of those. I've got the Chrome Crusher. I've got a couple of them. I've got a couple of the other little bits and pieces. They come with like the really big monsters in them, don't they? Well, that is interesting. To think how much money's worth is in those minifigures. I don't think I've ever seen a minifigure that expensive. I knew that one was hard to find. Back on that. But I don't know if that's the one I've got. I don't think... because that's... I thought Rock Raiders came out in 90... No. What am I typing in wrong? Oh, I can't put a space in it. Idiot. Right. Top tip, do not put a space in the search. It does not like it. Right. Let's just have the comic books in and everything else. And then, because this was at the same time where you had all the rescue stuff and all of that, which I got loads of those as well. I really like the Rock Raiders wave. So you can see what it is. You've got one in there, mint condition. So that's a serious amount of money up on that one. Yeah, so there's a lot of money's worth in that. So yeah, if you are a Rock Raiders fan, and yeah, that is definitely one to keep hold of. Obviously, we know there's value in all these minifigures, don't we? So the fact that they are there, but yeah, Tricklebrick says, how much is that? That's insane. Has any actually sold at that price though? Has not been able to see Bricklink as it is on eBay. It's super easy to see the sold price on Bricklink. Says Unlicensed Bricks. And Tricklebricks also says the Jack Sparrow Compass is slowly creeping back up in price. So yeah, sell it if you can sell it as a giveaway. Get it gone because well, I guess you just got to sit on it at the right price. And Tricklebricks also says, I get confused with the Rock Raiders and Power Miners. I know I brought my son a set in 2005 and had these little colourful rock-looking figures. Yeah, so the Power Miners is something completely different. The Rock Raiders are very much like underground with all of the big sort of turbine shafty bits on there. So yeah, it's a completely different thing, completely different setup. Chief is the hard one to get, but like the staple of Rock Raiders. Okay. I see. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I've got them all in a box. I will have to get them out, and I will have to have a look. But I don't know if I've got the Chief in there. But because if the Chief is just on that standalone set, then I might not. But hopefully, in Unlicensed Bricks, you will be able to pick it up and find it. Hopefully. Or find the game. But that is a very, very, very expensive minifigure. Right, guys, I'm going to start to wrap it up. So I'll let you guys go say goodbye to each other. And what we'll do is carry on with this tomorrow. So I'll be going live tomorrow afternoon, and we'll just do a much longer build. We'll just carry on as we are, chit-chatting about all different bits and pieces. Think we'll do more of a bit of research on all the giveaways. We'll have a look into the compass and everything from the Jack Sparrow. Poll is finished. Building wins. There we go. Well, yeah, if you can hit gold on that, if you can get into the different thrift stores for the Lego stuff and actually find it, because obviously if you can also find the Mr. Gold minifigure. Now, I have seen some packs of those once or twice, but I have never, ever been able to open up a new one from that series, I don't think, because that series came out a long, long time ago. I've managed to get one or two that were already pre-opened, but I've never got a brand new one for it. Or have I? Because they are on Amazon, and some of them are expensive, but you know full well that the people are selling them, they are looking for the Mr. Gold. But no, so with the Mr. Gold, you used to register them because it's 10,000 of them, or something along those lines, wasn't there? And there was a website so you could find out how many were left, but that website's no longer active. So I actually don't know if all of them are sold or not. So that possibly is the most expensive minifigure there is. 5,000 Mr. Golds. There we go. I was going to say I thought 10,000 was a little bit too much. So yeah, the 5,000 Mr. Golds. If anybody has got those, and that was literally their Willy Wonka, wasn't it? That's what they did. They did it. 5,000 Mr. Gold Lego golden minifigures, and just were like, take this, have it, and I think that was before they realised how collectible these minifigures were. Sugarbrick says, unfortunately for me, my wallet and I discovered how easy it is to buy minifigures on Bricklink. I spent a fortune building one min. Oh, yeah, that happens. That's very true. There is a silver C3PO, and I think there's a couple of other silver minifigures as well, isn't there? So what we'll do is tomorrow we will have a look at all of the different. We'll have a deep dive into any of the minifigures. So if you're about tomorrow Unlicensed Bricks, I'll start sort of mid-afternoon and then work my way through into the early evening. So depending on where you are in the world and the time difference and things, we'll be here just chit-chatting and carrying on building with this. And then tomorrow morning, I'll carry on building all the Marvel one. Yes, I think there's a couple of silver Star Wars figures, and I have seen them in person in a display cabinet at one of the brick shows at Weston last year. And each one of those minifigures were over £100. So it was all well and good to see, but you didn't sell any because who's going to spend £100 on something that small? Whoa. I don't even think I've seen that one. The Wooden Master Wu. Wood from the yeah. See, that's the problem. I slept on those. Woodmaster Woo. Extremely. Which one is it? Oh wow. Okay, no. That I've never seen. I'll have to read up on that. That's something brand new. Brand new to me that I've never seen that at all. That's a 2017 this article was done. Only 4 made as a movie prop. It appears that at least 1 had made it into the wild. Of course, yes, it's the thing that they open up in the actual movie, isn't it? So I say I hadn't seen it in a set, but yeah, that makes perfect sense. Wow. Wow. What you can find, but somebody spending that amount of money on the wooden woo that's mad. That's like, well, somebody has a lot of money and a very, very, very big Lego minifigure collection, if that is the case. So a credit to them, whoever this individual is, then that's amazing. But yeah, you've got the silver Star Wars minifigures. You've got Mr. Gold. And now you've got this. Okay. So what time is it in Canada then? Just out of interest, because we're in the UK, we're 9:15 in the evening. So I will go on tomorrow between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon and just do a longer live stream. I just went on later today. So 4:15, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3, 2, 1, 10, 9. So I'll probably start about 8 o'clock in the morning your time, and then be on till probably just after your lunch. I'm not sure I would. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I knew where that was coming. I knew that was coming. Yeah, I don't think I would either spend. Well, if I had that amount of money, if I had unlimited funds, I think you would make quite a lot of content out of that. But yeah, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. I'll do a build up to the live, so I have like a 3-hour countdown or whatever. So by the time you've woken up and had your breakfast, I'll probably be on. And we do get a couple of people from Australia at that time as well. So yeah, it'll be good to carry on speaking to everybody tomorrow. And I will just carry on with this and just try and get a couple more bags done. So I'll let you guys and go say goodbye to each other. Like I said, I'll be on live tomorrow for a much longer period of time, from 2, 3 o'clock UK time onwards. And then yeah, be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if I go at 3, it's going to be a 5-hour stream. If I go in at 4, it's going to be a 4-hour stream. So we're going to be on for a good chunk of time tomorrow. So guys, you take it easy. Unlicensed Bricks, thank you very much again for my first ever super chat. That means the world. Trucker Bricks, goodbye to you. Enjoy researching stuff that you might be spending all your money on for the Black Friday. Jay, if you are still alive and breathing after everything that you have just done to Kiara, I will speak to you soon. I think everybody else has already disappeared. So I'll catch up with everybody if you're out tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye.